I see 4. Come on, guys. Give me some airships. I feel like you guys are missing an obvious one. All right, I got 5. Can I get 2 more? 2 more. Your boy will take shots for everyone you guess right. Do you want to see me take shots? What are my favorite airships? Come on. Beautiful flight providing vehicles. What are my favorite airships? Wait, you can't see. All right, let's get rid of the overlay. There you go. This is just the cover page, by the way. This does not denote Falcon Final Fantasy VI. All right, one more. Come on, guys. One more. Someone give me an airship. I'm blanking on anything else. NES airship, which I don't believe is right. Straw. All right, cool. I got plenty. Thank you, guys. All right, I will say there are 2 right answers so far. So I will go through my list of airships, my favorite airships. I have 1 on the outside looking in. Well, technically it's 2, because it's one of my favorite games of all time. So my outside looking in are the Falcon and the Enterprise. Very simple airships. They're simplistic in design, but I like what they provide for the player. For the Enterprise, it's your typical airship that you get in a Final Fantasy game, but then it gives you like a grappling hook, so it gives you an added extra feature where you can pick up the hovercraft, and then you can use the hovercraft to you can travel to different places with it. And with the Falcon, it's an enemy aircraft, so you steal it from the enemy, and then you put a drill on it, and then it lets you burrow back up from the underground back to the regular world. So those are just 2 of my favorites that I couldn't put in the list because they're very generic. What game is this? Oh, I'm sorry. Falcon and Enterprise are from Final Fantasy IV. Outside looking in, I also wanted to include the Blue Whale because it sends you to the moon. That's a really cool airship design, right? And it has a black chocobo. Not black chocobo. It has a fat chocobo on it where you can store your items. You can sleep on the Blue Whale. Actually, it's not on my list, so let's not even talk about that. So outside looking in, Falcon and Enterprise. So anyways, that's my couldn't make the list airships. Number 5, we got the Yggdrasil from Xenogears. Now, I really included Yggdrasil because it's cool to navigate inside the Yggdrasil. It's also got a wonderful airship theme. Airship themes are important to me. I like a good airship theme. And couldn't think of the name. You could have just said the game. The game would have counted. And yeah, exactly. It's a weapon of mass destruction. It's fun because there's a lot of cool characters in it. I don't know. I just remember really enjoying navigating the world of Xenogears, and once you get the Yggdrasil, it makes it a lot easier to navigate, and it's got a cool theme. It's got a decent design, but yeah, the theme really helps it. So that's number 5. Nothing really crazy about it, but I the music in Xenogears is actually really special to me. I really love the music, so anything that's associated to that music really gets a bonus, in my opinion. So Yggdrasil is on my list. Basically because yes, and it's got the Captain of the Sea. Yes. Number 4, the Delphinus from Skies of Arcadia. How could you not have a list of airships without the airship that actually has air naval combat? Speaking of cannons, Tam, Skies of Arcadia is all about airship naval, or not, I guess you can't say naval, airship combat, airship battles. Blah, that was a decent game. I like Skies of Arcadia. You have your little pirate ship, and then you commandeer this ship. You make it your own, and it's awesome. I was on that backtrack. Never played. So yeah, it's all about battles in the sky. So this is all about accessibility. You are a sky pirate, basically. And yeah, like, how can you, like, I was just like, this is if you're talking about airships, you got to talk about a game that deals with flying and pirates in the sky, and Skies of Arcadia is definitely hits that. Definitely hits a lot of different categories for me. I have a lot of fond memories of Skies of Arcadia. I played the GameCube version. I did not play the Dreamcast version. I heard the GameCube version, it fixed a lot of the issues the Dreamcast version had. But I did love battling in my Delphinus with, with this version of the game. So that is number 3. That is number 4. Number 3. The SDF-1 from Super Robot Wars. I believe it's in Super Robot Wars for the PS1. I can't remember exactly which game I played it in, but you get to play as the SDF-1 in a Super Robot Wars game. And let me tell you, I'm a big fan of Robotech / Macross. I love me some Macross. I even got myself a Max Sterling Veritech fighter from Macross. I'm a big fan of Macross. Obviously, I watched it when it was, Robotech. But the cool thing about the SDF-1 is not only is it a space cruiser, not only is it an airship, not only is it a whole, basically a continent for people. Like, it's a whole town, it's a village for everyone that lives in it. It's a transformer. It's a city. Thank you, Tam. I was fumbling on the words. It's a city. It's a transformer, basically. It turns into a robot. You can, use it to land your Veritech fighters. And it can space travel. It can teleport, which is pretty cool. And it's also got a massive cannon. It's got 2 arm blasters. It's got shoulder cannons. Lots of awesome people inside of it. Also, it had a singing competition in it. The SDF-1 had everything. So, transformation is always a plus. This is obviously cheating because this steals from an anime, but I don't care. You can play as this in the Super Robo Wars game, and I couldn't remember which game it was. I just added it in there because I played it, and I know you could play it because I remember Max Sterling being in the game, and I was like, oh yeah, me and Max are gonna wreck everything, and we did. We really did. Alpha, yeah, the one for the PS1. Thank you, Tam. So yeah, SDF-1, definitely on my favorite airship list. Number 2, Fez guessed it. The blackjack. Come on, man. Airship plus gambling equals an instant favorite for me. You Tam's random knowledge. Thank you, Tam. You're the best, man. I love Tam has such great like just random knowledge that it's always good. You can count on him for whatever you need. This game and these announcers are so bad. Ugh. But anyways, yeah. So the blackjack is the first airship you get in Final Fantasy VI. It's Setzer's airship. Nuggets score, great ball movement. Miami scores, bad Denver defense. Ugh, yeah, it's terrible. But it's basically Setzer's casino in the air. Blackjack was my first guess, but Fez beat me to it. It's a good guess. I do like the Falcon in Final Fantasy VI, but I prefer the blackjack. I like its design. I like that it's got a casino inside of it. Like that's like the only thing that was a negative to me. And if they ever make a Final Fantasy VI remake or remaster, I would hope that they make it an option that you can gamble in the blackjack. Like, how was that not an option in the SNES version? But anyways, yes, blackjack is definitely on my list because I'm a degenerate gambler by heart. Greatest airship ever. It really is. It's awesome. Like, how can you not love gambling in the air? Like, that's just magic. So blackjack it's a great ship. I love it. I love its design. I love its interior. I love the music when you're flying around in it. It's got everything. And number one, you guessed it, the Epic from Chrono Trigger. Time travel. A flying machine with time travel. First of all, let's give props to Dalton. Dalton made this possible, guys. So if it wasn't for Dalton, the Epic would just be a grounded time traveling machine. No props to Dalton ever. Yo, he put wings on it. He made it a flying machine. He made it an airship. He made it a teleporting, a time traveling airship. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be on the list. So I've got to give props to Dalton. Oh man. So yeah, you guessed two of the five. You got the blackjack and the Epic. Dude is a thief, a scumbag, and annoying, but credit where credit is due. Them wings are awesome. Right. Exactly. He also infiltrates Chrono Cross, but that's for another story. As far as Dalton is concerned. Anyways, but yeah, so congratulations on guessing two of my five favorite airships, guys. I don't know what else there is to say. The Epic is a time traveling machine. It's got great music. It lets you access all the different worlds. You can access everything in the game with it. And yeah, Dalton gives it wings and makes it that much better. So cheers. Look at that. We finished the booze with that last shot. We were just there. 33 Denver at midpoint of second. Okay. All right, guys. So that is the end of the stream, but we need a new top 5. So look at this. You've got a big old list of top 5s, and then I'm going to add Fez's upcoming RPGs to it. So we got upcoming RPGs. So yeah, look at all these different top 5s that we can do. So we're gonna give it a spin, and whatever it lands on, we will do the top 5 next week. Okay. All right. By the way, that list of ships was great. Skies Over Arcadia was OP. Thank you, Shuggy. By the way, you can guess too. Next Friday, we're gonna do the same time at 9 o'clock. We're gonna guess. Okay, so Ogre Battle party lineups. So this is actually an interesting list. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do my top 5 ogre, like, people that I would put in an Ogre Battle party. And that includes, I already wrote this list down. So that includes a tank, a damage dealer, a stat buffer, a healer, and a mage. Tank, damage dealer, stat buffer, debuffer, healer, mage. As far as like my top 5 Ogre Battle lineups. I also have since in Ogre Battle you can also have parties with giant characters, like monster characters. I also wrote a write-up of 1 like Beastmaster character and 2 giant like monster characters as well. So I've got both of those lists. So it's actually gonna be a 5 and then a 3 list. So you'll have plenty of options to guess. But that'll be fun. That's gonna be fun next week. So Ogre Battle party lineups will be next week's top 5. So it's gonna be a top 5 and then a top 3. But just keep guessing characters' names and whatever. We'll add them to the list. Just think of when I say like the 3 party members, just think of like a humanoid character and then 2 giant characters that are monstrous, bigger than life kind of things.